All right, night routine time. So, sorry you're just looking at my feet right away from the beginning, but we want to get right into this. So, stretching the toes. Now, stretching overall, we don't want to do when we have a lot of pain through here because then we're just stretching irritated tissue. What we do want to do is try to stretch the individual toes. So, what we're going to start off with is our big toe. We're going to, if you have to, lean onto a chair or something of that nature like I am. But we want to, the general concept is just put our weight into our big toe. And we're just going to stretch the big toe this way. Take 2 to 3 big breaths. And then we're going to try to get it to go backwards. Remember to take 2 to 3 big breaths. We're going to do this 3 times. Go. One last one. Okay, now obviously you would do the other side, the other foot, but for the purpose of showing you what we're doing today, we're gonna pass over that. The next part that we're going to do, and for you, you can stick your leg up on to your other leg like this to make this comfortable. For the sake of the video, I'm gonna kind of be playing around with it through here. But the next one we want to do is stretch all of our toes in the same manner. So instead of trying to push the big toe all that much, I'm just going to work on pushing the smaller toes more. And again, I'm going to try to push this down, kind of holding on to my heel here. My thumb is going to go into where the pads of my foot are. And I'm just going to stretch these smaller toes down. And then take 2 breaths. Good. And then other way. So I'm literally just grabbing onto the ends of my toes here and pulling them back. And again, make sure that you're not coming up too hard. You don't want to feel a stretch here. That can irritate a lot of foot problems. So this is different than trying to get the whole foot to be stretched. We're just stretching the toes with this. And again, you would do that 3 times through. Okay, now you're going to add in the big ball. So you're going to put the big ball right where your thumbs were, and you're going to try to push your toes over and around the ball. So the ball itself is going to go right into these same joints, that same area where the tiny ball goes in the morning routine. And then I'm just kind of gathering my foot. You can see how it pulls down and around the ball. And same thing with my big toe, pulling down and around. The goal is to try to get your foot to conform around the ball as much as possible. Hold it for 2 breaths again and relax. 2 breaths. Relax and good. Now last but not least, just kind of drop the ball. Work on these toes wherever they feel like they need to go. So you're just going to take each toe individually. And the goal of this is actually to try to crack your joints. I know a lot of people kind of get weirded out by that, but your joint will get crunchy as you start to loosen these things up. Don't hesitate to work into it. Remember, dull pain is actually a good pain in this case. We want to work through that dull pain. So say I was doing this and there was a crunchiness that was painful. I would actually just lightly keep doing this until it got less and less painful. Because what that's doing is actually literally just working out the crud of the joint and making it healthy again. Sharp pain, if you have, say, a really bad bunion and you go like this and you're actually pinching a joint here, that can cause inflammation and pain. So we stay away from sharp pain. We embrace dull pain with this. And we just do this with each toe. Just kind of wiggle it around, grab it. Don't have to take too long with this. You'll start to get used to what your body wants and needs. But that is it. You do that every night. It doesn't take too long. And like I said, with all of these, we just want to breathe into it. We want to make sure that our feet get relaxed and go around things and that we're really getting the mobility in of those joints.